Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video, and that's right, today is set making day. So I do already have a fair few amounts of sets. We got this one here, which is our Dungeoneer set, to which gives us more Clash items, which we will be wearing today. So we're going to go ahead and put that one on right now. We have this one here as well, which is our Slayer set, and also Dragon Slayer. And this is our bossing set. Now with this one, it is a Slaying set, but it all has Dragon Slayer on there with the bonuses, to which I explained last video, I think. If I didn't, I'll explain it again. And then we've also got this one, which is Bossing. So this one does more damage to the dragon. This one gets us more scales. But what we're working on today, if we go ahead and do /clash, go into recipes, and we go all the way over to here, this is what we are working on today. Now the reason why we're working on that one today is quite simply because I want, and I'm just trying to remember where. Okay, so it's /attributes actually. If we click here, and then so this one, increase the weighted chance of putting rare enchants. So that's what we are going to be working towards getting. So yeah, if you haven't already, make sure to go ahead and like, subscribe, and yeah, we'll get on started with that. Okay, so this one's a lot easier to make than the other one. So this one, you only need cloth, you need some carp, then we need a lot of planks, leggings, we need leather, more cloth, and we need more cloth, and it is some iron. So for all of that, what we're going to need is our sword, which we've got. We're going to need an axe. We don't need to take a hoe, so we're not going to take a hoe, and we need a pickaxe, so we'll go ahead and take a pickaxe. That's everything we're going to go and need for this. Now, where we're going to go and get these items is Clash, so we're going to /TP to Clash, and this is where we get all of our resources from. So, for example, if we do /Clash, we can come into here. So, the first one is cloth and fish. Now, one other thing we will be needing is a trident. So let's go ahead and buy one of them. Okay, so for the cloth, it's quite simple. You just farm this. And this will be your tier 1 stuff. So if we go ahead and put this like this, that will make that, and then we'll make this into the tier 3 stuff, and then that, once you get enough, we'll go into tier 4. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start farming some of this stuff, and yeah, you guys can obviously continue watching. Okay, so now I've got a full inventory full now. So what we're going to do is simply just go ahead and craft this all into the tier 2. All right, now we've done that, we can go ahead and craft this into the tier 3. All right, now it's tier 3. We can go ahead and turn this into a tier 4. But let's just go ahead and check again on how much stuff we actually need. So again, just straight into here, this one. Okay, so we need 3 there. Okay, so we need 9 in total. So yeah, I've got my work cut out for me, so I'm just going to farm this, and when I come back, yeah, I should have enough. Okay, so we have got the 9 cloth now, so let's go ahead and see what else it is we need. Let's click on the wrong set, but that's fine. Okay, so now we need carp, and we need 2. Okay, so we need 2 carp. All right, so let's go ahead and head over to where it is we get the carp from, which is the fishing area, and that is what you need the trident for. Alright, so this is obviously the fishing as you've just seen. You literally just sit here and throw the trident at it. So obviously I've got the hitboxes on just to make it a little bit easier to see them. But yeah, you just simply sit here, hit the fish, continue fishing, keep getting these until obviously you've got enough to be able to craft 2 tier 4s. So I will catch you once that is done. Okay, so we've gone ahead and got the 2 needed. So now it's time to see what else we need. Okay, so I know obviously I need the tree one, but we also need this as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to head off up to the mines. And yeah, I will meet you guys there. If you're ever unsure where the mines are, just come to here, follow the path. And let me just go into flight. So if you simply just follow this path or any one of the paths, and eventually it will bring you to a mine, which then you just come in here and you mine away, and then you will get the resources needed. Okay, so I've just crafted some into the tier 2. So now I need to go ahead and obviously turn it into the tier 3, so which means we still got quite a fair bit of mining left to do. Okay, there we have it. There's the 2 that we needed. So now it's just a case of going and chopping some trees down. Okay, I may have just lied. It's not just chopping trees down. We also need to go ahead and kill some cows. So we're going to get that done first. So all you simply do is just run around, bait a cow up, and you get this. Okay, so we go ahead and got ourselves the level that we need as well. So now it is time to chop down some trees. Now, what I will be doing is heading over to the lake area, as there's a little spot that I like to be in while I'm doing this. And that spot being down here. So you can chop this down and this down here. So that's what I like to do. So yeah, I'm going to just grind this up a little bit, and I'll catch you once I'm done. Okay, there we have it. We finally done that 8 that we needed. So what we're going to do now is go ahead, go back to the island and start crafting the stuff that we just created. So if we come over to here, go into here, and then gosh, there is one chest plate. Now I do need to go ahead and look at the recipes, as I do not remember what they are. So let's have a look at the helmet. So it's 3 and 2. So we go 3 and 2. So there is the helmet. Now let's go and have a look at the legs and see how we go ahead and craft them. So the legs is 2 and 3. So that would be that, like that. And then the 3. And then this one should be just like that. And there we go. We now have ourselves a complete new custom set. So now it's the question of what we're going to do with it now. And of course, we need to have a look at what scales we want to go ahead and put on there. So if we do /clash, go on to scales, we can then scroll through this and have a look and see what it is that we want to go ahead and put on to our set. There's nothing really here that screams out, yeah, let's put that on there for a dungeon set. This set is literally so I can get better enchants. So what I might just do is go ahead and stick on some more dungeon scales onto this. Pretty much having myself a second Dungeoneer set. Now if I go into my PV2, I do have a fair few dungeon scales that I can go ahead and apply to this. So I think what we will do is go ahead and do that. Now, one of the benefits to it being a full set is if I go into my attributes and we hover over intelligence here, I am max level, which means level 10, 75% chance for 3 piece bonuses and 5% for each additional level. Now, with that, obviously, I'm going to want to get a particular few things. Now, I'm just trying to look. Oh, here we go. So, what do I want as the attributes? The attributes, I kind of want something that's going to be useful to me. Now, I thought that it was in here, and it's not. So let's go into Clash. And oh, here we go, peace bonus. Okay, so we want stuff that helps us in the dungeons. So let's have a look through and see what is going to be of use to us here. So alchemist, that will be good for us. Black dragon will not. Coin hunt, that doesn't help us. I'm just going to go through this and then I'll come back to you guys when I have found what I am ideally looking for. Okay, so there really wasn't anything in here that takes my fancy other than alchemist. So if we get any alchemist stuff, I think I will consider that a W and be happy. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to armor forgery. We're going to craft ourselves a helmet. Now, if we put 4 onto this will then give us our random attributes. We won't get any yet. We just need to put the last one on. I'm going to try and make sure I use the highest ones possible here, actually. So there we go. Okay, it's 5. I completely lied to you. Oh, I apologize. Right. Okay, so 5. And there we go. We've got alchemist, which is what I wanted. And there's the legs. Okay, so this set is now pretty much ready for us to go ahead and get started with. But what we are going to do first is hit up this man here and get ourselves some XP so we can get some prop 4 on this. Okay, there we go. We have got a full prop 4 set. So that is pretty much done. That is exactly how we got our set. Obviously, we talked about everything. I've showed you everything, including with the scales. So yeah, full set done. Next episode, we will do a run in the dungeon. And we'll see how it does and see whether or not we get any rare books. All right, well, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Appreciate it. I will see you on the next one. Thank you very much, and goodbye.